Hey Trailblazers, welcome back to the Declarative Academy. If you've been following along, we just built a simple flow that collects contact information from a user, including their name, account, and a toggle for whether to update an existing record or create a new one. Now it's time to take that flow a step further. In this lesson, we'll teach your flow to think, to check if a contact with the same name already exists in your Salesforce org. This is where things start to get exciting because you'll be using one of the most powerful flow elements, get records. By the end of this short session, you'll know how to use a get records element to search Salesforce for existing contacts, match the user's input, first and last name, against existing records, prepare your flow to make decisions later on, like updating or creating a record automatically. This is the heart of data automation, checking what's already there before taking action. Let's jump straight into Flow Builder and pick up where we left off. Open the flow you created earlier called New Contact. On the canvas, you'll see your contact info screen element sitting between the start and end points. Click the plus icon just after the contact info screen, and from the element menu, choose Get Records. This step tells Salesforce before we do anything else, go and check if there's already a matching record in the database. When the new window opens, it's time to set up the details for your Get Records element. For the label, enter Find a Match. For the API name, enter Find a Match. For the object, choose Contact. Now scroll down to the Filter Contact Records section. This is where we define how Salesforce knows what to look for. For condition requirements, select all conditions are met, and that means both of the conditions you set must be true for Salesforce to find a match. Next, add the conditions one by one. For the first condition, field, first name, operator, equals value, contact, and then first name. Then click Add Condition and set up the second one, field, last name, operator, equals value, contact, and then last name. This setup tells the flow to look for any contact whose first and last names match what the user just entered on the screen. Once you are done, you'll see the new Find a Match element appear right after the contact info screen. Your flow canvas should now show three elements in sequence: start, contact info, find a match, and end. Go ahead and click Save to keep your progress. That's it. Your flow can now query Salesforce in real time to check whether a matching contact already exists. Let's quickly recap what we've built while you verify your steps. You use the Get Records element to search the contact object. You matched the user's input, first and last name, against existing records. You saved that data in the flow, ready for the next step, deciding whether to update or create a contact. This may seem simple, but it's the foundation of almost every automated process in Salesforce, checking for existing data before making changes. And just like that, you've mastered one of the most common flow operations. In the next step, we'll build the logic that decides what happens when a match is found versus when no match exists. That's where your flow really starts to automate like a pro. If you've reached this point, great job, you're building serious flow momentum. If you found this walkthrough helpful, be sure to like this video, drop a comment if you ran into any snags, and subscribe to the Declarative Academy for more Salesforce tutorials made simple.